Hello, my name is Matthew, and Steve Donahue and I have had our little book club now for months and months and months. And in the month of June, we read Lonesome Dove, a terrific American Western novel. And this month, we're going back to graphic novels. The great thing that I really appreciate about our book club, Steve does most of the picking, is how varied and unexpected the choices are. We'll read classic fiction, ancient works, genre fiction, comic books, and typically things that are all usually new to me. And this month we're going back to a graphic novel that Steve is very excited about. I've never heard of it, but I have heard of the illustrator because last year we read Kingdom Come, which was illustrated by Alex Ross. And this is a graphic novel called Marvels, and it's by Kirk Busiek and Alex Ross. This is the cover for the edition that I have, and it has Spider-Man front and center. And the back of it, it has this all of these illustrations in the lettering, and it gives you the impression that the whole Marvel universe is going to be included in this because it's the Marvels. And I don't know anything about it. I did flip through it, immediately impressed again by the incredible artwork by Alex Ross. I'll give you an example. So there we see the Silver Surfer and Galactus, and also like street level New York scenes. And in Steve's last Lonesome Dove video, he was talking about decisions that Larry McMurtry might have had on his mind when he was writing his novel. And Steve was discussing that there's certain things that you can only do in a novel. And maybe Larry McMurtry was trying to exemplify those sorts of features that are unique to the form of the novel. And it's true. There are certain things that can be done in a novel, and there's certain things that just work so much better on a big screen, especially with modern day special effects and all of that to be impressive. But the thing that I've learned about comic books and graphic novels is that it's just the same. There are certain things that can just only be done in a comic book. And Alex Ross's illustrations, his amazing artwork, I think just shows that so well. Here we have Spider-Man and the Green Goblin. I don't know what the story is. I'm just flipping through the pages. But look at that panel. There's nothing a prose writer or poet could do to create that sort of effect. And the same thing goes for movies. Look at that movement, the artistry. Incredible. On the back of this, there's a quote by Stan Lee. It says, "Marvels is a giant leap forward into the evolution of illustrated literature." And this thing came out in maybe the 90s, and Steve talked about this, and so did I. I just got the Penguin Classic Marvel edition of Spider-Man, which is Penguin's classic reprint house, where they print the classics, they print literature. And I think that's really neat to have a quote by Stan Lee talking about the progression of the literature of comic books. And then a few decades later, at least from Penguin, there's an acknowledgement that this is great literature. It's really cool. I love these. I love all the things that I do, all the book choices and read-alongs that I've had with Steve. I especially like the comic book ones, the graphic novels. Um, it's such a pleasure to sit down and read a story, sometimes amazing, sometimes a little disappointing or unsatisfying, sometimes convoluted, but to sit down and read a story and enjoy the whole page, the artwork. Um, Steve is said that he's very excited about this one, especially for me to read. We just came off of our last graphic novel, which was Avengers Forever, which is incomprehensible if you're not a die-hard, lifelong comic book fan. And Steve says that this one is, I don't know if self-contained is the right word, but something that you can pick up with fresh eyes and immediately enjoy just what is provided to you between the covers. So just what's on the page without homework, it can be enjoyable. And I'm sure there's different, I know there's different editions, so I don't know what the original cover was, but I think that cover is just magnificent. The last thing I'll say is I do apologize that it's getting so late in the month. My copy, I ordered a used copy, and it took a very long time to come in, and I feel like that is unusual. This is an extremely popular graphic novel. It's been around for decades. There's tons of reprints. It seems like you could go to any local comic book shop and they'll surely have a copy in stock, and you can order a copy online. So I do apologize for the lateness, but this is what we'll be reading in July. It's 4 parts. We'll read 1 part each week. I think that means this Sunday I'll have a video on the first part, but it takes very little time to do the reading, and I can't wait. So in the month of July, Steve and I will be reading Marvels by Kurt Busiek and Alex Ross. Anybody that's interested in joining, please do. I hope that you can find a copy in time, or if it even takes a while, it's easy to catch up. So thank you for watching. Please leave a comment if you'd like to let me know, or Steve, that you're interested and want to participate. That would be great. So thank you for watching. Please leave a comment if you would like, and take care.